What's up, guys? CryptoSavvy here. Welcome to the channel where you subscribe to get daily updates on Bitcoin. We also look at Litecoin and Ethereum a few times a week. I am on vacation. These are going to be short videos. Nevertheless, I will give you the bullish and bearish case scenario and my opinion. Don't forget to check out our free Discord group in the description below the video. Awesome community, guys. Definitely check it out, and let's get on with it. Alright guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. Always do your own due diligence and research before investing or trading anything. I'm going to give you my opinion. It's up to you to make up your own, but we're going to take a look at the charts. But before that, remember to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, guys. Take a second out, smash the like, and leave a comment for your chance to win the Kobo Vault Generation 2 hard wallet. Not your keys, not your crypto. I also have some links for wallets down below that I use. All the links down below help support the channel, and by you clicking on them, I get a small commission for them. So let's take a look at I will be doing the drawing on Sunday, so don't forget to smash the likes and leave your comments below. All right, let's take a look at news headlines, get a feel for the sentiment. Goldbug Peter Schiff learns Bitcoin holders won't sell at any price. Good old Peter. Next Bitcoin rally will set hair on fire. I believe that too. I just don't believe it's going to come as soon as most believe. Bitcoin thieves hit Cassia as Bitcoin struggles. No. All this is older. Satoshi Nakamoto Bitcoin mining difficulty hits new all-time high. Ethereum is beating Bitcoin in more ways than one. Not for long. Anyways, news headlines, a little bit bullish. We are at 43 fear and greed index, exact same as yesterday, still in the fear zone. And as you guys know, been watching this higher prices in the monthly price action, lower highs in the RSI, bearish divergence. We do have a target down here at 54, which is at the 55 EMA on the monthly. Also, would be retesting the top of this falling channel that we had here. Not to say it's going to go there, just giving you a place to watch and something to keep in the back of your mind. Weekly, same thing. We had higher highs here in the price, lower highs in the RSI, bearish divergence. We talked about it yesterday, getting support on the EMA. At 91.30, we have gotten support there. Will it hold? That is the question. Let's look at the daily. On this daily chart, I have the rising channel in here. We can see what happened on this rising channel. We never got a correction, and then boom. Could we be looking at the same thing here? A definite possibility. We could be getting a little push up today before anything else. We'll take a look at the RSI here in a minute. But let's take a look at these measured moves. Somebody asked how I get the measured move off these. For these particular ones, the rising channel, if you look at the white and we take a measured move, you measure straight up and down on the channel here. And a break of that channel gets us to right around the $6,900 range. That's the measured move for breaking that channel. But as you can see, the volume is still declining rapidly, guys, just like it was over here, but this is a lot bigger deal. This could get ugly, or it could be a massive bull run. In my opinion, as you guys know, I am bearish. Let's look at the orange trend line here, looking at that as a rising broadening wedge, and a measured move off that the same way. You would take it from here all the way up to the top of the channel, bring it down, and that gives us the measured move of 5,600. And then the pink trend line, we do the same thing with the measured move there of 43.78. Then I have the yellow trend line here off of all these wicks here that we have broken through. And the measured move of that one is right around the 4,050 range. Keep in mind, we do have a CME futures gap down around the 3,500 range. That's a definite possibility. I'm not saying it has to go there, but guys, definitely keep that in the back of your minds. And let's zoom in here real quick, see what's going on with the EMAs, and we'll look at the RSI. We also have this target down here around 86 to 8,700, which is a 200 EMA. As of right now, we are getting resistance on the 8, 13, and 21 EMA here around 9240. Our 55 EMA is lying around 9200. Another break of that, guys, and most likely we're going to come down to this range. Could we come up and retest this channel again? That'd be around the 9300. A break and a daily close above 9300 may get it a little more bullish. And as of, if it's tomorrow we come up and retest this, could be around 93, 93.50. Keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the RSI. The RSI, we are dipping below that neckline a little bit right now. If we close a daily down here, it's going to be pretty bearish, guys. Tomorrow we could come up and retest it before continuing down. But let's keep an eye on that. If we do close this daily above this neckline, we were looking at this as a head and shoulders with a neckline. We did break below it, broke back above it. As of right now, we are getting support on it. But as you can see here, I have these two trend lines drawn in, looking like a falling wedge. Most likely come down to test the bottom of there. And that would be probably just by looking at the RSI. And you can't really judge price by the RSI, but it could be down around that $8,600 to $8,700 range. Let's look at my wife's webpage, inkerimage.com. Another way to support the channel. There's a link to that also below. A lot of cool crypto stuff in there. She can put any crypto you want on any of this stuff. Any saying, family pictures, whatever, if you want to do it for gifts. Definitely check it out. Hit her up in the contact if you have any questions. Also, if you guys are interested in trading and leverage trading, I'll leave a Prime XBT tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. They also have a new Covest module on there where you can copy trade traders, ask them about it in the customer support. They'll let you know what you got to do to get involved. Other than that, if you use my promo code SAVVY50, you get 50% on top of whatever you deposit into your trading account, up to 1 Bitcoin. Savvy25 gets you 25% off your fees. You can trade Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow, anything you want with your Bitcoin. So definitely check it out. By far the best exchange, in my opinion, for crypto. All right, looking at this daily chart, let's zoom out. And as you guys know, we have the Fibonacci retracements from the swing low to the swing high here. We have been talking about a bull trap. Looks like we could have already gotten that. A lot of people are extremely bullish here. But remember, a break of this 10,560 level, that will turn me bullish. Until we break that, I have no reason to be bullish. Long-term bullish. I am still midterm bearish, guys. As you guys know, I do have a HODL position, so either way it goes, it really doesn't matter. I'll trade it as it is. But let's take a look at what's going on here. Zoom in a little bit. Look at this trend line here from this wick to these wicks. And the top of that being around the 93.50. A break above this and a close of a daily above that could get pretty bullish. And we can see that in the monthly also. You can see that trend line around 93.40. We've had that there for months. Whoops. All right, so now if we break this bottom trend line on the daily, as of right now is around 90.44. I would expect a bounce here. If we don't get it, we most likely going to break through to the 88.90, which is the 0.236 fib. If that does not hold, we have a support and resistance line around the 85 to 8600. And if we break that, the next stop is around 79.50, which is a 0.382. And if we came all the way back down to retest this, 7700. And this doesn't mean in a day, guys. This would take some time. But the 7700 would be retesting the bottom of this white falling channel here. Is that going to happen? Who knows? But either way, I'm leaning bearish. You guys have to make up your own mind. Watch other channels, see what you think, come up with your own conclusion. But 7700 is a long-term support and resistance line. If that doesn't hold, 0.5 fib is 71.40, and then our target of 69. Also, another way to get that would be looking at this here as a triangle. And if we were to break down in this area, gets us around the $7,000 range, that measured move. Everything is pointing down to me, guys. Of course, we have our golden pocket here. It's between 61.50 and 63.60. I would expect at least a bounce there. That could be the bottom, and I've been pointing this out. If we look at this as a possible left shoulder, head, and forming the right shoulder, do we come down to that $6,400 range, touch the golden pocket zone, come up to retest the neckline, and a break of this neckline would be super bullish. But I do believe this is most likely what we're looking for. Again, a lot of people are extremely bullish, think we're going to shoot up from here. Personally, I don't see it, but we'll see what happens. Remember also our 5,400 target I showed you in the beginning. 52.51 is the 0.786, and that's if the golden pocket doesn't hold. And then we're looking down to possibly close that gap around the 3,500 if we are to get down that far. Of course, we have a lot of support to break right here, so keep an eye on all this support. Let's look at the RSI. That is not what I wanted to do. Stuff off here. All right, so looking at the daily RSI on this one, we have this long-term falling channel. We had a rising broadening wedge here we broke out of, tested it for resistance, got resistance, and now we are in a falling channel. We did break out of that. It does look like we'll come back down to test it again. If that does not hold on the RSI, we could be coming all the way back down to this range for the bottom of the falling white channel, which would be the super low lows. But as of right now, like I said, the area to watch, the 9,050 and then the 88.90 area, and a break of that, we could be looking definitely towards at least the $8,500 range. All right, 4 hour. So in the 4 hour, we've had this, let's zoom in a little bit, this falling channel here with the yellow dotted lines. A break of that, and right now the top of that channel is around 93.20, 93.50, depending on what exchange you're on. A break of that would get us back up to retest this $10,400 area. It's definitely a possibility, but again, guys, I just don't see it. I could be wrong. Make up your own mind. I just don't see it. All right, and we can look at this rising channel in white. I know a lot of people have it drawn as a triangle. Those are the bullish guys, think it's going to go to the moon. I'm not saying it's not gonna. I'm just saying I don't think it's gonna. In the measured move, the break of this falling or rising channel that we were in here, we've tested 1, 2, 3 times on the bottom, 1, 2, 3 times on the top. We're really beating on this bottom trend line. A break of that, we got to first look at the bottom of this channel at around the $8,100 to $8,200 range. Between $8,000 and $8,200 would be retesting the bottom of this. A break of that. And then we start looking at this measured move, that one being down to that $6,900 to $7,000 range. Everything's still pointing bearish to me, guys. Let's look at rising channel that we've been in here. Look at the falling channel in white. A bull trap would be coming up to retest this in the 4 hour. As of right now, you can see it does look like we might get one more little push up here. It looks like an inverse head and shoulders forming here. So could we come up and retest top of this? Definitely a possibility. Let's look at that in the price action. And that could be that 93.50 range. Keep an eye on that. Let's go look at the EMAs here. We are getting rejected by all the EMAs. The 8 EMA right now is holding as resistance, 72.29. If we were to break that, the 21 EMA lies around 92.40. 200 EMA on the 4 hour is around 92.56. And then we have this top trend line up here around 93.20. Let's look at the 1 hour. Looking at the 1 hour, same thing. We had a rising channel drawn in here. I excluded this wick. I don't really like to exclude wicks, but this time I am because of all the touches going up. Measured move of that is 8,800 from the breakdown, which we have broken down there. Let's zoom in again. This is on the 1 hour. We have gotten rejected at the 55 and the 200 EMA. The 55 did look like it wanted to cross. If we can remain below this trend line, if we remain below this 92.30, it's definitely continuing down from there. Otherwise, like I said, we could get one more push up to this trend line up here. Let's look at this red falling channel and a break of this here is showing around 93.50, 93.80. We could be looking for that big bull move that everybody's looking for. We've also talked about in the past on this channel the possibility of the bull trap from the swing high to the swing low. We have these Fibonacci retracements in here. As of right now, 9,300 has been pretty good resistance. And then we have our trend line here of 93.80. We come back up to retest this golden pocket zone. That's around the 94.20 to 94.50 range. I would expect a rejection there. If not, we have the 0.786, 95.80. I've been talking about that forever, that could possibly be a huge bull trap. We hit up here, just get major rejection, then crash on down. It's starting to look less likely that we hit that range. I also have this 8,900 target, and that would be looking at this as an ABC correction, one-to-one extension on the Fibonacci extension, and we start with our first point at this top. Then this would be A down here. I'm looking at B up here, and the one-to-one extension actually has changed since last time I did that. Would get us around the $89.90 to $9,000 range would be the one-to-one extension. A break below that, then obviously we're looking at the 8,800 range. Pretty much about all I wanted to look at there. Let's take a look at the RSI. We've had this triangle, I guess you can call it, wedge in here for quite some time. We have tested the bottom for support many times. Now do we come up to retest the top? That being, you know, maybe that fake out to 95.86. Like I said, I see that being less likely. Most likely, in my opinion, we could travel around this area for a little while today, but I do believe we're going to have another drop. Thanks for stopping by. I will be doing updates while I'm on vacation. I will be bringing my laptop, so I'll be in the box of shame. But anyways, regardless, as long as the Wi-Fi and everything works good there, I will be still bringing you daily updates. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Smash the like button. And leave your comment down below to get you entered to win the Kobo Vault Generation 2. Thanks a lot, guys, and I am out.